Obsessed, taking this. I'm Diana, an art director at Bustle and self-proclaimed thrifting expert. This is Thrift The Legend. This week we are at Buffalo Exchange. I'm going to be given an envelope and we will see whose look I'm recreating. The Nanny, Fran, fine, 90s icon. If you don't know her, you will today.
In the TV show The Nanny, she's a Queens girl entering this uber-rich lifestyle. From an art direction perspective, everything is marble, white, shiny, 90s bland. And here comes Fran, larger than life in neon zebra, commanding the attention of the scene every time she walked on set.
When I think of Fran, I think of texture and pattern. So she'd have like a bold color or a bold print, but then she would even it out with a black tight or a black skirt. A pro tip, when you're looking at the racks, make sure you're looking for textures that pop out. So leopard, doesn't get more nanny than this. With some leopard pants, this is actually velvet, you wouldn't even know. No matter what the nanny wore, a blazer, a skirt, tights, that's Fran. Whoa, with the zipper. She was sexy but effortless. She had a little bit of humor in everything that she did. So I want to bring some of that into my wardrobe. So let's get started. If there's one thing I know about Fran, it's that she does leopard on leopard. A white boot is an essential piece. So if you see a white boot out in the wild, grab it because it goes with everything. I'm gonna go try some other things on. Ooh, oh my gosh, with tights. Yes, tights, another nanny staple. I love this bag. I love that there's 50 of them. You can have one for every week. When I put a bag on, it just kind of solidifies the look. Oh, heart version. Interesting. I also love an impractical bag that fits literally nothing. The skirt and tights I'm into, but I really want to try this little number on. Underneath the turtleneck. I am someone who lives by a turtleneck. That's a pro tip. Get as many turtlenecks as you can. White, gray, black, turtlenecks go with everything. When looking for shoes, obviously get something that you're comfortable with, but keep an eye on where it's cutting you. If you're wearing a heel to feel a little bit taller, you don't want something that will kind of chop you down. This is a very Fran look. I added this cow print bag to just give it a little bit of a pattern to break up all of the black. If you're intimidated about where to start when you're thrifting, think of monochrome. So start with a color and try to pick out different textures that are in that color. Throw in a pattern. You'll still feel comfortable, but you'll have a little bit of Fran flair. So I've paired a black turtleneck with some black tights, pretty basic black heel, and then just adding a little bit of chain. This is actually a necklace that I clipped with a safety pin to be a belt. So what I like about this look is I feel like I could wear it. I'm not trying to look like I'm wearing a Halloween costume every day, but this is something that I think is very inspired by her, but doesn't necessarily scream the nanny.
Shout out to Brenda Cooper, who dressed Fran throughout 4 seasons of The Nanny. It was fun, it was flirty, it was sexy, but still outrageous. It didn't take itself too seriously. The Nanny look is so extra thriftable because you can find a lot of these 90s and vintage designer items in your thrift store. Most of the characters on the show are trying to get Fran to do less, and I think it only encourages her to do more. Endless inspo. So I found 2 really good Fran looks today. The first was leopard on leopard, very extra, but I think I'm gonna keep it in my back pocket. And the second is this one, monochrome, little black on black, but with a little bit of an accent, a cow print bag, just a little touch that brings the Fran into your life. Let me know which icon you think I should thrift next. Like and subscribe so you don't miss anything. Fran out.